Well, to all you turkey hunters out there, if you ever done any elk hunting, you know the similarities between turkey hunting and elk hunting. This week, we're in the state of New Mexico chasing big bulls with stick and string. My buddy's got a tag, I got the camera. We're gonna see if we can't get it done. On this week's episode, we're doing some elk hunting. We're heading to the state of New Mexico to a place I'm very familiar with. We've hunted this place all the way back to the Night and Hail days. It's one of the best places I've ever been to. My buddy's got a tag, I got the camera. We're gonna see if we can't get it done this week.
Turkey Hunter is brought to you by Browning, the best there is.
Well, the ranch we're heading to this week is very special to us. We've had a lot of memories made over the years here, all the way back to the Night and Hail days. It's where I killed my first bull, and I'll never forget that. Yeah, I had David Hale over my shoulder and Harold right next to me calling to the bull. The owner of this ranch, I'm not gonna mention his name. He kind of wants to keep it private, but very, very in debt to him because we've had some great memories over the years and had some great footage gotten over the years at this ranch. It always houses elk. It has water running through the middle of it, and that water never stops. So the elk just stay there on this river bottom. It's a beautiful scenic area to chase these bulls. You know, you can hunt canyons, you can hunt the river bottom, and it's just beautiful, giant cottonwoods, and all the way to desert shale looking stuff back up in the canyons. It's a fun place to bow hunt. You can call to these bulls, it's just like turkey hunting. If you're a turkey hunter, you know the similarities between elk hunting and turkey hunting, and it is so much fun. It's like the owner of this ranch told me years ago, it's turkey hunting on steroids, and that's exactly what elk hunting is. The only difference is you gotta play to win. With a stick and string, it is about as fun as it gets. There is nothing more exhilarating than a bull coming to your call and within 15, 20 yards of you. I mean, the sheer size of that animal and trying to get an arrow in him, waiting on the right angle, there's nothing like it. Nonetheless, we're very in debt to the owner of this ranch. Can't thank him enough for letting us come out here again this year. My buddy's got a tag. He's gonna do some bow hunting. He wanted me to come along and video it. And I'm like, heck yeah, you never pass up a chance to go to this place because it's absolutely awesome. It is the best place I've ever elk hunted, and I can't wait to show you guys some of the footage. Well guys, we are in New Mexico. It's September, these elk are doing it, and a buddy of mine, David, has an elk tag. We're gonna do some bow hunting over the next few days. We're going to a hot spot. There's a lot of elk in this area, so hopefully we can get one to work. Are they bugling?
The report is.
You excited? You been shooting the bow?
I don't like it at all. I haven't shot the bow. It's the worst week of the year.
We're excited. This elk hunting is turkey hunting on steroids. So we're gonna go out here and try to get one dead, nothing else, enjoy the scenery and hear some bulls bugle, hopefully call some in, get some in bow range, because that's what it's all about, elk hunting. Well, we make it to the ranch, we get settled in, and we can't wait to get after the elk the next morning.
Screaming, man. Did you sleep well?
Yeah, did pretty good.
Didn't.
You?
Too much excitement.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a big deal.
We're going what we call the middle crossing. We're gonna try to get on the south side of all these bugling bulls. See if we can't come around them. Usually in the mornings, you got the thermal stuff coming down these canyons in the morning, so come around the south side, get downwind of them, try to make us a plan up here, see which way to go, what to do.
We get above the herd and start covering ground. It doesn't take long and we hear a bull bugle close. So we get in position to try to call him in and get a look at him. It's not long and this bull shows himself. And upon taking a look at him, we see that this isn't the bull David came to New Mexico for. As this bull is walking off, we hear a bull getting closer, but he's coming in behind us. So we wheel around to try to get this bull in the range also. There he is, top the rise, see him? Straight ahead. He's a good bull. Once again, a nice bull. He's broken up, and he's just not the kind of bull David is after. With all of this going on, we just happen to turn and look to our right, and we see a great bull closing the distance to our call. He goes behind some brush, and it gives us an opportunity to get in position to try to call him in also.
He's a good bull. That's a big bull. Yeah, he's got 7 on one side, doesn't he?
This is a great bull, and he's coming on a string. But for some reason, at 150 yards, he decides to cut to our left, and unfortunately, as he does this, he never offers a shot or an opportunity to move on him. We spend the rest of the morning calling in more satellite bulls, but never seeing the shooter that David is after.
Good bottom. Just from a different angle.
That evening, we head back out, glassing and calling in a few satellite bulls. We never get a shot, but what an incredible first day, and we can't wait for morning number 2 in elk country.
Turkey Hunter is also brought to you by Apex Competitions, Indian Creek Shooting Systems, Replica Decoy Company, Foot on the Head Game Calls, Grounded Brand Turkey Vests, Apex Ammunition, and Vortex Optics.
Enter the Apex Outdoor Rewards Turkey Challenge in your state. Over $120,000 in cash rewards. Limited number of entries allowed statewide. Every bird is a possible winner. Reward your passion at apexoutdoorrewards.com.
Well, day 2 rolls around, and once again we are in the bulls. It doesn't take long, and we get a trio of bulls to commit, and one is a shooter. This bull wheels to cut back left and gives David the opportunity to draw his bow.
He jumped the string. Yeah, good down there at the end. It was over him. Plumb over. Plumb over.
I don't know what happened to my man
Oh,
here.
Robin Hood. Let's get on
But yeah, get another one.
After that encounter, we peek over the rise down at the main herd on the river. This place is absolutely incredible. There are bugling bulls everywhere. Well, it's evening number 2, and David is looking for redemption. So we decide to get closer to the river around the main herd, so we can try to get an opportunity at one of these herd bulls.
These elk are all wadded up on this water source, and we'll just try to hunt the edge of them and not disturb them too much, because we don't want to bust them out of here. We've been trying to call up the satellite bulls, but that's not really working, so we're gonna try to get a little deeper into the herd without messing things up.
We find us some cover and some shade, so we can kind of just sit and assess the situation. There are so many elk around, we don't want to get in too big of a hurry and bump them. We can see a few bulls to our left on the river, very nice bulls. So we decide to head a little closer and use the cover of some cottonwoods to get in position to try to call one of these bulls away from the herd. We get in position, Jeremy calls and gets a response immediately. It's not long, I look up and this bull is closing the distance in a hurry.
Walking left. There you go.
As the bull gets closer, we see that he's a shooter. So David gets into position so he can draw his bow.
No, he's not quite 300. He's got good 3. Get ready, he's coming this way. Tell me when to draw, I can't tell. Ew! Oh.
As you can see, the shot is a little back, so we elect to give him some time and wait until dark before we try to track him.
Well, hey, that was freaking awesome. 37 yards, but that's why when they're all frenzied up like this, I hate to stop them because, you know, I was drawing, everything was perfect. I was on, right behind his shoulder. And as soon as I was getting ready to release, he took a big step. And, you know, I don't know, it's like stopping deer too. I just don't like to have to do it.
Hey.
That's one of the worst shots I've ever made.
Do you need a hug?
I do need a hug.
Come here, buddy. No, let's get a full one.
Let's get a good one.
I've killed 11 with a bow, and that was one of the closest and the worstest shots I've ever made.
And I've been with him on a lot of them. He's a heck of a shot, let me tell you.
At dark, we slip to the river's edge and we can see the bull. He didn't go anywhere.
We saw these elk and they weren't moving much. They were herded up with the cows and they weren't coming off the water. We tried to call up on the satellite bulls. We called some satellite bulls up. They were pretty good bulls. We couldn't get them to turn right. There was one I would have shot. There was one I kind of shot at a little bit, but and that's another story. Anyway, we got this herd bull down here, and he didn't have any cows with him, and the wind was blowing just right. And we thought, well, if we could just call at him, and sure enough, we called, and he bugled back, and he came right up, perfect. We were upwind, everything was perfect. The shot was not perfect. He would not stop good. I should have aimed at his shoulder, although I never like to do that. A shoulder shot's terrible. Shot him a little bit back. I saw him walk off sick and lay down in this brush, and he was literally right where, you know, where I saw him lay down, and we didn't even have to track him.
Hey, it was a great hunt. I love having you guys come out and hunt with me.
We love it, man. It's the best week of the year.
Yeah. How many bulls do you think we saw?
We saw 40 or 50 bulls at least. We called up 9, 10, 11 bulls, and they were a little bit weary. The wind was a little bit swirly and shifty. We finally got a stiff breeze this afternoon that was consistent, and that's what it took, really.
Yeah, it was. It was perfect. Congratulations, another year.
Thank you.
Another bull.
What a great hunt here in New Mexico. Some great memories made at this ranch over the years, and we can't wait to get back next season and hear an elk bugle once again.